Hey ladies, let's look at reasons why some ladies find it difficult to move out of a very difficult and violent relationship. You really see it is a difficult relationship. It is even hard to go by the day, but you still find yourself stuck into that relationship. Sometimes I look for reasons and I fail to really see why this lady is stuck in such a relationship. Very difficult life. I came to realize, there are a number of reasons. Number one, wanting to fulfill expectations from your immediate family. For instance, your parents, your father and your mother. They are always talking around the village, around town. Everyone who wishes to give audience. Oh, my daughter. My daughter is married to so-and-so. Oh, they are living a very comfortable life. I trusted that girl right from the time she was a child. She's very witty. She's a brilliant girl. She can handle anything. You know, that kind of happiness and pride, satisfaction on your parents. You want them to maintain that kind of pride. And you want all your siblings to look up to you. Hey, our sister is married. She's married and she's comfortably living. You know, you think by breaking that relationship and walking away, you're going to demoralize them. But remember, it's your life, and we live life only once. Nobody wants to live a sad and miserable life. Oh yes, I also understand that in case you had children in that relationship, you may cling around, you may stick around just wanting your children to grow. You want your children to grow with both parents. You know, each parent plays a different role in the child's upbringing. That is a valid reason, but where a relationship becomes so difficult to the extent that it becomes even abusive certain times, safety is what I advocate for first and foremost. Your own safety. Look for a safe place. If you've tried all avenues, you've tried all guidance and counseling, you've tried talking him over, and the relationship has not eased an inch, please. You cannot find any safety within that home anymore? Look for safety. Find a place where you know your safety comes first. In fact, even your children might be safer in that place. Look for safety first. Number 3, the fear of uncertainty of the future. You know, you've been handling this home. The responsibilities were shared equally amongst the two of you. The financial implications have been always handled by the two of you. You know, every other responsibility was shared amongst the two of you. So the home kind of looked a bit light because at least there were two people to handle all responsibility. And now when you look at yourself moving out there and doing each and everything single-handedly, it becomes tricky. You begin fearing. You say, oh, will I handle? Will I make it? How will I make it? What if I get sick and I fail to pay the rent for the next 2-3 months? What happens? How will I manage with the children? Will they really get the life that I want them to have? All those questions will be lingering in your mind, and you find yourself continuing to cling on a difficult relationship that is crushing your soul, crushing your spirit, crushing your ambition, because a difficult relationship, in it, you will never grow. You will not grow. Even if you wanted maybe to upgrade via schooling, you cannot. In a crushing relationship, really? So, it is entirely upon you. You have to break loose. If not, you are going to cling on that draining relationship for the entire life. And that is not what we would wish for you. Number 4, the fear of judgment and shame. You fear judgment, you fear to be shamed, you think you're gonna get ashamed because very many people witnessed your marriage. It was such a glamorous wedding. And like I said, your parents are proud of you. Everyone is talking about your cozy and beautiful marriage. So walking out of it alone is so embarrassing and shameful. So you'd rather stick into that marriage with all the hardship, with all the pain, with all the... Oh, my sister, it's not worth it. Don't think about people. Don't think about the onlookers. It's about you, your life. Fear of shame is so inconsequential. Why would you get ashamed? It's your life. It's your life we are talking of here. Please. They have their lives and their problems in their homes. There is no perfect relationship. We know as we get into these relationships, they can break any time. There is no perfection in it. You did not grow with that person that you tamed and grew with him, that you know all his good and bad manners, that you can accommodate all the flaws that are in him like a human being. We do not know what is in him. So, we always have to leave some room for exception. He is a human being just like you. Maybe he's also tolerating you, who knows? So, all I want to say is that don't think of what people think about you. If you know at the bottom of your heart that you are moving out for the right cause, for your safety, you're moving out for better, please, my dear sister, walk out. Number 5, there is also the element of laziness and sense of entitlement. Yes, there are some ladies that just don't want to venture. They don't want to strive for themselves. They don't have the initiative in themselves to get up and work for themselves. Especially if you've always been showered by this man. He has been always providing everything for you. He gives you this and that and that and that, and now he's just changing out of the blue. You get yourself in a fix because you don't have the drive. You are that lazy kind of person who can't work for herself. So, it's high time you stood up, even amidst all the provision this man is showing you. When this relationship is still rosy and cozy, get out of your comfort zone. Move out there. Strive for yourself. Even if you make peanut in a month, as long as it's coming from your own initiative, from your own sweat and struggle. It is so much comforting and soothing than waiting for such a time when your provider, that man, now closes all the taps and you'll be left not knowing what direction to take. Please, get out of your comfort zone now. I said when it is still rosy and cozy, and work for yourself. Change is the only permanent fact of life that we always will face and we must face. So, we don't know what came over that man's head. He all of a sudden closed the tap to our provision. He's no longer giving us like he used to give us. He's no longer giving us the monies. He's no longer giving us all the monthly stipends that he used to give us. And now life has become so difficult, so tough. You are crying. You are crying inside. And you don't want to leave the relationship. You don't want to leave the relationship because you have nothing. You have no initiative. Sorry, my sister. Get out now. Number 6, lack of exposure to similar circumstances. Some ladies are so well homegrown. From your parents to school, from school to your parents. You know nothing apart from that routine. then from your parents to your husband's home. You don't even listen to testimonies. You don't even have friends to discuss these things with. You don't even go to marriage and counseling sites. You don't have access, opportunity to these things. You are that green. So if you lack exposure so much so that you know nothing else apart from your husband, what do you think? You are not even traveled. You don't even know what happens in other cultures or religions. You are so innocent a child. This is a challenge to parents because I've seen children being grown like that. They are that innocent child. I don't know whether they blocked the puberty. I don't know. It's something in that relation. Sorry, dear lady. There is too much to it. Relationships are so vast that you can even create your own tribe. They are so vast. And you should make sure that you enjoy it to its fullest. Enjoy it. As long as that enjoyment does not infringe on your partners. So please, get exposure. Know how other people live, so as to know where exactly to place your own marriage. Are you really enjoying? Are you over demanding? Are you over socializing? Are you over expectant? Find where to fit in. As long as you hit an equilibrium where you are enjoying and your spouse is enjoying too, you are set. That is just what marriage life is. There is no perfection to it. Create your perfection. Number 7 is lack of tangible achievement. You lack tangible achievement. This makes the future so bleak and uncertain. You as a lady, you have nothing to your name. You've always been looking at the man, the husband. He's the one who has everything tangible. Especially in patrilineal communities, where the head of the home, that is the husband, owns everything almost. The only thing you might come out with is something from a legal proceeding. Maybe, okay, you divide the house. That is all you'll go with. Is it enough for you to start a new life with? Is that really enough for you to call it quits and begin a life of your own? These are the things that are going to make you stick on a difficult relationship for a very long time, which might even become so abusive and fatal because you are uncertain of the future. You have nothing to your name. You fear even to go and start out a life on your own. That's why I'm saying move out there, work, and put something to your name, such that when the relationship starts smelling a rat of fish, it's a matter of walking out and your life is already set. Work hard, dear lady, so we don't live under the mercy of other people. Let's work for ourselves. There is lack of independence. As a young lady, you've put all your trust and belief in this man. Like he thinks for you. He reasons for you. He budgets for you. Everything, your life revolves around him. Why do you leave yourself go to that extent in this era? You have to be able to be independent with or without him. Life is complete. Live as partners, such that even if you break off, you can still stand alone. Let's break away from the dependency syndrome. Let us be independent, financially, socially, economically, politically, and otherwise. even if we are under the same roof as husband and wife. Let's be independent. But as partners, what brings us together is understanding. Thank you very much for listening to me. Right here again is Aunt Isla. I hope to meet you in my next one. And please don't forget to subscribe.